Alrighty guys, welcome back to the channel. It is Sunday, currently 12:20 in the afternoon. I've been online since 11:40, right? Dead. I mean, absolutely dead. The map was red when I walked in here, but that's a lie. No orders at all. And the ones that were coming through were garbage. So when this one came through from Not Your Average Joe's, 625, I think it's like less than 30 miles, jumped on it right away. Best order that I've seen in 40 minutes in the middle of lunch. So yeah, it looks like today's gonna be a rough one already. So that kind of sucks. But yeah, so last night, you know, we had a great time. My friend's 30th birthday. And that's why the video didn't go up until today, Sunday, because there's no way I could edit it, get it uploaded and all that stuff yesterday. I just didn't have the time. But yeah, we had a great time. I'm honestly feeling extremely tired from last night, but again, what a blast. Now, hopefully today we can at least make $180 something. I think it's what I need to do, $1,000 for the week. So we can finish at least $1,000 this week. The goal is still on though. We still want to do 5,050 by the end of April. I still think it's possible. Although, you know, didn't dash yesterday, we're not dashing on Monday, but that's okay. You know, I still think it can be done, and if not, I think we're gonna be extremely close. So hopefully it all works out. But let me get this dropped off, and then we'll see you guys on the next one. Alrighty, guys, we have our next order here from my home Thai bistro. We just picked it up. I think we're showing 650, like 3 miles, I think. But actually, it's probably less because the GPS had a funky route. The food was picked up. It's 8 items, so it could be a bigger payout. You never know. But I'm just glad to be doing an order because it's been weird for a lunch. For me to be 40 minutes without getting a decent order was kind of crazy, you know. But yeah, it's been a wild week. I think even with taking Saturday off, we should still be able to do 1,000, which is basically my minimum goal. Now anything after that, that's great. But of course, this week or this month, I've been trying to achieve and replicate what I did last year. Now, I don't know if anything changed last year. I mean, I know that I dashed probably a little bit more, but we were able to do $5,050. So if we did it last year, I think we could do it this year, you know. Although, of course, you know, the world's not the same. But I think, luckily for us, people are always going to be hungry. People are always going to be lazy. People always need that convenience. So that's basically what DoorDash is. And if anything, now they have more options. Now you can do like grocery, CVS, you know. Basically, DoorDash has basically put their fingerprint on almost everything that you can get delivered. You know, prescriptions, whatever you can think of, you can most likely get it on DoorDash, which is crazy. But good for us, right? Anyways, we have a 5-minute drive. It's kind of hot today. It's like in the high 70s. Now, I'm a winter person, so you know, anything above 80, I'm sweating. It's just the way my body's wired, you know. So summer is never fun for me, which is, you know, kind of sucks. But at the same time, it's also nice. You can go to the beach, go to the pool, things like that. But not a fan of just being hot in general. But anyways, let me get this dropped off, and then we'll see you guys on the next. Alrighty, guys. So after doing the last drop off, which was $11 by the way, so now we're sitting at $19. We made it back to the town center, and it was dead for like another 10 minutes or so. Then I got this order here, my very first ABC store. And now here in Virginia, you can't buy liquor anywhere. Like, you can't go to the grocery store like in other states, or you can't even go to Total Wine and buy liquor. You know, they don't sell it. They're not allowed to. Virginia has their own stores run by the state called ABC stores, right? I had no idea they did deliveries with DoorDash, but this one was showing 1050, 6 miles. I'm doing it more for the experience. But then the prayer prediction came in with the star on it, and according to them, it's gonna be like $30, which I was surprised. The subtotal is high, $280 something, I think, but I can't see what it is, so I don't know what they're gonna give me. So hopefully it's not anything huge because this car is pretty small. But yeah, so we're pulling up now, and hopefully it's a smooth experience. Like I said, it'll be my first ever ABC store order, so hopefully it all goes smooth. We'll see you guys back on the road. Alrighty, guys, we got everything picked up. Super simple process. Just walk in, go to the checkout, talk to the cashier. I said, hey, I'm picking up for so-and-so. He said, cool, let me see your ID. Scan the ID, gives me the booze. Only 4 bottles. I don't know what they got because the bags are black. But I know it's on the little receipt they got, but I didn't even look at it, to be honest. All I know is that they must be expensive for 4 bottles to be $280. But yeah, so now we have a 10-minute drive here to the customer drop-off. And I asked him out of curiosity how long they've been doing these deliveries, and he said, oh, since the beginning of the year. I was like, what? The beginning of the year? It's taking me 4 months to get ABC store orders. But yeah, now I know if I get another one, I will definitely do it again. Super simple process, like I said. But yeah, now the guys are hitting me up. They want to go have lunch, or like a late lunch or whatever, or an early dinner. Honestly, I might go because it's super slow. So what's the point of being out here if I'm not making any money, you know? So I didn't want to eat around 4. It's 1:30 right now. So depending on where they're going, you know, I might meet up with them and then just have a short video. It is what it is, and then just, you know, whatever we don't do today, I'll just add it to the rest of the week, you know. So hopefully it gets busy, because if it gets busy, I'm gonna be like, hey man, it's really busy, I can't. But if it's really slow, where are we meeting, guys? No, but in all seriousness, I might do that, because it's just really slow for us Sunday. So what's the point of being out here? I've only done 3 orders. I think I've been out here for like, well, since like 11:30, right? 11:40. So that's almost gonna be 3 hours soonish. But yeah, so we'll see. Obviously, you guys will know. The video is either gonna be really short or about the same length. But if it's short, then obviously now you know why. But like always, until we call it a day, we're gonna try and make as much money as possible. We'll see you guys on the next one. Alrighty, guys, we got everything dropped off, and it was super simple. Basically the same process as doing a 7-Eleven alcohol delivery, where you know you gotta scan their ID, confirm their ID, they have to sign. As opposed to Total Wine, where Total Wine they don't have to sign, and now most of the time they can actually scan their ID before they even order the food, I think. So all you gotta do is just confirm, as opposed to scanning anything. They did for a while though, when he changed the way that process worked, and then we had to get signatures, and that was really annoying. So I'm glad they changed it back, because now it's super simple most of the time. It all depends on the customer. If the customer preloads their ID, then it's easier. If not, then you just gotta scan it, you know. But right now I'm just getting a bunch of garbage, man. This is so, like, I don't want to say depressing, but it's just annoying. Like, you're telling me all these people want to eat but don't want to tip? Cook at home. You know. Anyways, 1:37, currently sitting at 49.25, and the likelihood of me ending my dash and going to lunch with my buddies is increasingly going up, because I'm not gonna stay out here for these 4.75 orders, you know. As much as I'm all about, hey, let's grind through and whatnot, you know, lunch just sucked. So we'll see how it goes. But as of right now, we're still staying out here, hopeful to get something decent, maybe make at least $100. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see you guys on the next one. Alrighty, guys, we just picked up our next order here from Silver Diner, showing 6.75. I think it's going like 2.7 miles maybe, which is perfect. The food was ready, and this is gonna be my last order of the day, mainly because I just found out that one of our really good friends is coming up from Florida, and we haven't seen him in forever. You know, I feel like as we're all getting older, everybody's like spreading out, you know, throughout the whole country, which is cool, which is awesome, but it means that we don't see each other as often. So he wasn't able to come up yesterday for the party, but he was able to come today. So I was like, hey man, if he's gonna be there, I'm gonna be there. You know, as much as I love obviously making money and doing things, friends are so important, you know. These guys, they've really helped me, you know, through life, really. You know, I've known them since I was a kid, you know. Not all of them, but for the most part, you know. So the fact that we're all gonna be together, it's rare. It's super rare. So hopefully you guys are understanding, but again, we're not gonna give up on this challenge. That just means that we just put some in the back burner for the last week, and we're gonna grind through for sure. But yeah, so now we're 3 minutes away here from the drop off here, and then we're gonna finish what, in the mid 50s maybe, which honestly isn't bad. I mean, obviously we got extremely lucky with that order from the ABC store. If that didn't come through, right now I'd be sitting at, like, hypothetically speaking, we probably would have done an order instead of doing the ABC one, maybe a 6 something. So maybe in the mid 30s, I don't know. Anyways, shoot, I just missed my turn. Crap, let me make a quick Yui. But yeah, so we'll see you guys in a bit. Alrighty, guys, we got the order dropped off, and to my surprise, it was like $14.50, I think. We're gonna finish the dash at $64. 4 orders in. Lady was super nice. I had a feeling when I was pulling up to her house, because you know, you kind of remember people that are nice and always tip you well. She's always, it's a hand it to me, but she's always pulling in as I'm arriving. So I don't know if she times it perfectly or what it is, but the last 2 or 3 times that I've been there, as I'm pulling in, she's also pulling in to her house. But anyways, we're gonna finish here the entire week at $898.03. This is probably the less amount of hours that I've worked in a while while doing DoorDash. According to my stats, I mean, they're correct. I've been online for 36 hours and 31 minutes, and delivery time 22 hours. So, you know, some downtime, but averaging about $24.73 an hour. We did basically around 460 miles. So, you know, we put some miles in on the car, but overall a really, really good week, I think. You know, obviously taking some days off, taking basically the rest of Sunday off. But again, friends are important, family is important. So, you know, and, you know, when you're friends with someone for such a long time, they basically become family, you know. But anyways, thank you guys so much for coming along. I'm not even entirely sure how long this video is going to be, but I think it should hopefully be an easy watch. I hope. Anyways, we'll see you guys on the next one.